he'll be using something called a goniometer, which is a little plastic protractor thing. Just a note, if he doesn't bust out the goniometer and he's eyeballing you, that is an inadequate C&P exam potentially, so keep that in mind. He needs to be busting out something to measure you with. His eyes are not calibrated to measure the difference between 19 degrees and 20 degrees. So they're going to measure all these things, your flexion, extension here, your rotation, your lateral flexion. And as you see here, 10%. This is the rating criteria. 20%, 30%, 40%. Also, another note, 10% is a very common low ball back rating. 20% is actually a pretty decent low ball back rating. When I say low ball, anything below 30% is low ball. I'm not saying don't go after them. It's just probably what you're starting off with, and you might want to increase it. But if you're going to go for an increase on the back itself, you're going to need to fall into this rating criteria for 40%. And then here's another graphic of the cervical spine. So when they're talking about 0 degrees being straight up, when you're bending forward, they're going to try to get you to go all the way to 45 degrees. If you can only go to 5, like right here, and this is where you're feeling pain, stop right there. The doctor may say something like, oh, you could go a little farther. If you go a little farther, just to be friends with the doctor and impress him, you're doing yourself no favors. You're never going to see this doctor again in your life. He is not your treating physician. He's only there at a compensation and pension exam to evaluate you based on the claim that you filed.